October 2021. Blackwood Manor stood deep in the mountains of Vermont. Beautiful outside, disturbing inside. Local people called it the widow house. Too many weddings, too many deaths. Nobody liked talking about it. Emily Parker and Ryan Cole ignored the stories. They wanted a perfect wedding. Luxury decorations, live music, expensive flowers, everything flawless. I was the videographer, just another normal job. At least, that was what I believed. The cold felt wrong from the moment I arrived. Not normal cold, heavy cold. One old staff member noticed me rubbing my hands. He smiled and said the manor becomes strange after dark. I laughed and asked what he meant. He looked upstairs for a moment. If you hear crying from the third floor, don't follow it. Then he walked away. The ceremony began at sunset. Candles glowing, violin music playing, guests smiling. Emily appeared at the top of the staircase, in a beautiful white dress. Halfway down, she suddenly stopped. Not nervous, frozen, her eyes fixed on the dark hallway upstairs. I turned my camera. Nothing there. Empty hallway. Ryan asked if she was okay. After a few seconds, she forced a smile. Yeah, I thought I saw someone.
The ceremony continued, but later I checked my footage. Big mistake. Frame by frame, somebody was standing upstairs, a woman in an old wedding dress, watching. I replayed the video again. Gone. By midnight, the party was louder. Music, drinks, laughter everywhere. I was filming near the bridal room when Emily grabbed my arm. Her hand felt ice cold. Jason, tell me honestly, have you seen a woman following me tonight? What woman? She keeps appearing in mirrors. Emily looked exhausted, terrified. I was fixing my makeup. I looked into the mirror and saw a bride standing behind me. I turned around. Nobody was there. Before I could answer, a violent crash came from upstairs. Music stopped. Guests turned. Another crash. Heavy, violent. Staff members rushed upstairs. 10 minutes later, they returned, pale and silent. Nobody explained anything. Later, I went to get spare batteries near the basement entrance. That was when I noticed the basement door standing open. I was sure it had been closed earlier. Cold air drifted out from the darkness below. Then I heard a woman's voice. Soft, quiet. Ryan. My body froze. Another whisper came from downstairs. Ryan, come find me. Every instinct told me to walk away. Instead, I turned on my camera light and stepped into the basement. Huge mistake. Stone walls, damp air, rotting smell, broken furniture covered with dusty sheets. Then I saw her, a woman in a wedding dress, standing at the far end of the room with her back toward me, completely still. I called out. No response. I stepped closer. Floor creaked under my feet. Slowly, she tilted her head sideways, too far sideways, impossible sideways. My blood turned cold. I backed away. My camera slipped from my hand. The light flickered. Darkness covered the room for 1 second. When the light returned, she was gone. I ran upstairs. People were screaming. Music dead. Glass shattered across the ballroom floor. Ryan stood in the middle of the room, looking destroyed. Emily was gone.
Security searched the entire manor. Every room, every hallway. Nothing. Police arrived after 2 a.m. They found her in the basement, barefoot, standing against a stone wall, facing the corner, her dress covered in dirt. Officers slowly turned her around. She was alive, barely, but her face looked wrong, empty, broken. An officer asked softly, "Emily, what happened?" She stayed silent for several seconds, then whispered 4 words. She wanted her wedding back.